So we're continuing to review algebra, and we're going to look at absolute value problems today. We'll start with the very basics, which is this first problem right here. Anytime you have absolute value, okay, these two vertical lines should remind you that you need two answers. Okay, so if there's two lines, we have two answers. Here's how you get those two answers. You're going to write the equation twice. Once just exactly like you see it, but without the absolute value. And then when you write it a second time, does anyone remember how we change it a little bit? We make it negative, yeah. We make the answer after the equal sign negative. Okay, both of these answers are going to work in the equation. Okay, so we solve both of them. We got 4 on this one. And we got negative 20 on this one. So these are your two answers. Okay, now if you're confused on why there's two correct answers, if you take x plus 8, if you put 4 right here, what do you get? 12. What's the absolute value of 12? 12. What does absolute value do again? Okay. What does it do to any number you put inside absolute values? Just makes it positive. Okay. So if we put a 4 right here, we get absolute value of 12 is 12. If we put negative 20 right here, what number is inside of here? Negative 12. The absolute value of negative 12 is 12. Okay, so that's why there's always going to be two answers that work, because you could have the positive one or the negative one. Okay, so this is at the point at which you stop. Okay, this next one. Before you write your equations twice, you have to get the absolute value alone. So we have to do something first before we write it twice. We have to subtract 8. So now we have this. Somebody tell me why this one cannot be solved. Why is that not possible?
You can't have an absolute value of a negative. Like, be a negative number.
Yeah, the whole purpose of absolute value is to get rid of negative signs, and we have an equation right here that says the absolute value of something is a negative number. That's impossible, okay? So beware of this. You cannot have a negative. You just write no solution and you're done because of that negative sign. Okay, let's go through these two. Okay, again, we have to get the absolute value alone, so what should we do first? Yeah, let's add the 5 first. The absolute value is not alone yet. We do want to divide by 3. I want you to write over here, do not distribute. Okay, you cannot distribute through absolute value signs. They're not parentheses. Okay, so we do want to divide by this 3 out front. So now we have 2x minus 3 equals 3. This is possible, correct? It's not a no solution like last time, okay, because this 3 on the right is positive. All right, so now we're going to write it 2 times. 2x minus 3 equals 3. 2x minus 3 equals negative 3. Get x alone on both of them. There's one answer, 3. Add 3 on this one. 3 and 0. Questions before the last one? No, this one looks like it's going to be a no solution, doesn't it? Right away? Okay, but what are we going to divide both sides by? And now it becomes possible. So you don't ask yourself if it's a no solution or not until you get the absolute value alone. Okay, now we have the absolute value alone, so you can write it 2 times because the 12 is positive. Add 4 on both of them. We get our 2 answers. All of today's homework problems are just like this. Questions?